Hello, everybody. It is currently a 7:30. Yeah, 7:30. Tuesday, May the 21st. Hope you're all having a good one. Not much really to report on today. I just got hit with a random wave of tired. I think it's just I've been sitting at my desk. Like, I just worked out. I just sit at my desk. And just tired. And I haven't been sleeping much because I've been staying up late. And yeah, I mean, that's the easy solution. I'm feeling a lot better today. Still just a tiny bit sick, but nearing the end of my antibiotics and all that, so I'm just generally better, right? Hope you're all having an amazing Tuesday. We're going to get started on our, whatever it's called. Oh yeah, the race. Yes, the race for the stream just for congrats. I'm feeling better. Thank you, Delano. And yeah, Delano said race, and I'd be like, oh no, are we racing to see who can complete lesson 4? Yeah, I was scared, because I know this man, this guy will easily defeat me in that, that objective. But yeah, so, I think that's everything logistics wise. I don't know, I'm like randomly like brain fog. I don't know what's going on. But let's pop over to our warm-up real quick. I feel like I need to automate this with like a script. We do not want to be warming up for 10 hours, despite how fun that would be. Some happier music today too, less piano, right? Not that piano is bad or inherently sad, but we could use a bit more energy, changing up the soundtrack every once in a while. But yeah, so without any further ado, we're going to be doing our warm-up. We're still going to be doing lots of ellipses and organic forms because I just want to really nail those down and just, push myself to do those more difficult things. Then we'll be returning to our work on the Wasp. We messed up the legs yesterday, which kind of bothered me, or the base of the legs, I guess, yeah, you could say. But now we have the actual legs to do themselves, which are kind of like the most attention-grabbing part of it, if not the sharp colors and head of our little guy. And yeah, so we may finish it this stream. We'll see what our workflow is like and how difficult those tiny sausages are. But for now, without any further ado, let us get started. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us today, Delano. Hope all is going well with you, man. Last I heard you were both working on lesson 4, enjoying the summer, and of course the music player breaks. All that good stuff. Programming a tiny bit. Hope that project is going very well. Got a haircut today, feeling fresh, feeling clean. Sadly, you guys do not get to see. But I will add that it was a very nice haircut. Always like meeting up and talking with my barber. He's an awesome guy, very chill, very funny, very cool. He also, but I'm going to do summer school to graduate earlier, so I would really be on break. Same here. Doing a couple classes lined up. Hopefully yours are easy. I always save the easy classes for the summer. Kind of dumb that it's the meta to take classes during the summer, but it is what it is, right? But yeah, my barber, I don't really have another person I know in real life that is into art. A lot of my friends are just tech people who have convinced themselves that they aren't capable of art, or they just genuinely don't. They'd rather have other hobbies, right? And so I love seeing his passion and his care for all things art related, and yeah, I mean that's basically it. He's just a really fun guy to be around, and he always has some kind of shenanigans, some kind of fun story to complement what's going in my life. that feels pretty good. Maybe it's a bit sharp, but we'll do that. And we're also going to move this down a bit, because I don't want this to be too foreshortened. Very good. Line work's doing pretty good today. Very solid, very confident. Did I do the wrong workout today? I did, didn't I? Dang. Yeah, I was supposed to do back, upper back, and I did stomach. Huh. Interesting. Well, we'll balance that out for the rest of this week. I don't know what just reminded me of that. Oh yeah, because I was like, my hands aren't that shaky, yet I was on the bar today because I was doing leg raises on the bar. And I realized, wait, today's not a leg raise day because I did squats. Today's legs, where we do legs and back. Chest and stomach is for Mondays and, what is it, Thursdays? Yeah, Thursdays. Interesting. Well, I feel like the fog of the summer always just moves my schedule around because I could become, like, forgetful or whatever it may be. I've never seen it before, so over these past 2 days I've been watching The Amazing Digital Circus. And while some of the humor isn't for me, I really love it. I find it extremely impressive and very Gooseworks. Like, that's the best way I could put it, is just, it is very Gooseworks. From, like, I wouldn't really call it eldritch, but, you know, like, unfathomably extra-dimensional beings to the concept of the void / like external planes and dimensions. Very Gooseworks. Same thing with the character designs and all that. It is really good. I just watched, I'm halfway through the second one, with like Gummy Goo and all of them. Whatever his name is. I love the little pizza tower emotes that one little dude was doing while on the rope. And yeah, some of the humor, it's very like, I don't want to, because it's insulting to call it like band kid humor. But like, sometimes Jax is just a tiny bit too edgy for me. Like, I get it, he's supposed to be like this just jerk, but I don't know, yeah. But hey, they're not trying to strictly to appeal to my senses of both comedy and interest in characters. Love the character designs, very unique. I can't really say, thinking about it, that they represent the characters, like, crazily. Actually, no, because, like, Jax is really sly. Always has a smile on his face. Actually, you know what, yeah. They do represent the characters really well. I'm trolling. The king's eyes are always, like, very wide open. And the fact that he's a king, you know, extremely paranoid. You finished drawing your fly, added a bit more details, and posted on the Discord. Let's go. Was it the one I saw last night, or did you recently upload one? Oh, no, Archer. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at that big ol' eye. It almost looks like he's smiling. Excellent work, Delano. Absolutely love it. Love the extra detail on the legs, too. Man, you did such an excellent job. I love how 3D that, or like just dynamic. I hate saying the word, I use the word dynamic a ton. But I love how, like, dynamic that tail is. Definitely, you worked on the forms around it. You were very thoughtful of that. Excellent work. Okay, let's do let's just do, instead of a branch, let's just do our typical, our string. Or ellipse string, as we call it. Where we start with 0 degrees. Actually, that's way too large if we want to fit them all in here, so we'll go like this. There we go. Then we're going to go right here. Nice. Tiny bit larger. That was a bit lopsided and we're off the minor axis, so we'll move it down a bit. Smaller on accident. Let's try to avoid that. Still smaller, and we're off the minor axis, so. And once again, these two are kind of the same, but that's most accurate. We'll increase it again. That was okay. It's a warm-up anyway, so. Decent warm-up. Let us continue. Let's do some organic forms. Actually, we'll do a branch. Why not? big branch. I probably shouldn't have done that much. And we'll have a smaller degree right here, wider degree right here. So this is a bit larger than it is medium. That is not on the minor axis, whoops. Okay, and we're gonna get large right here. Actually, we're gonna get a bit smaller, I don't want to crowd it. So, somewhat smaller right here. Degree-wise. And then up here, we're gonna get smaller in the middle. We're gonna go a bit over here. Cool. Then we're gonna get larger down here. Then smaller again, right here. Then super, we'll be the same over here. Actually, no, yeah, we'll just do it in the middle. Nope, that was a bit major axis smaller, oops. Let's get larger right here. Nice. Get really small right here. Super small. Actually, no, we'll just go over here and finish this one up. There we go. Okay, got a bit sparse right there, but that's okay. Oh, look at this inner one. This is going to start off pretty difficult. Because, yeah, that one, yeah, no. Ay, oof, that was tough. Got any special plans for drawing today, Delano? Or are you taking a break after your success? Given the, recent fly drawing. If you are still here. Man, I did not ghost that. I was not paying attention. Also, I may adjust my thermostat because it is warm in here. There we go, that's much better. And I'm going to start from in here, actually. There we go. Much better. Yeah, I will be right back. We back. We'll continue here. A bit under, scraping the bottom, kind of bothering me, but that's okay. Here comes one of those harder ones. Maybe doing the outside first will help us out. Probably going to choose something else to draw after the dragonfly. Going to try as much as I can before summer school starts. I feel that. Yeah, because ironically, literally the same day, and the music crashed, whoops. The same day that summer school starts for me, I also start working again. So it'll be interesting, to say the least, right? Alrighty. Let's do this one. Ah. Yeah, I mean, it's doable. It's not a lot of school at all. And like I said, it's the easier classes like geology and government, so I'm not stressed. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of rushing the end of this because I'm not happy with it. There we go, okay. out of sight, out of mind. We're actually going to flip over here and do some sausages. So like usual, we're going to start with the back facing up. Let's try to do smaller ones too. We'll start with a larger one, just going to help us out. I'm going to go over here, mind the ball method, and then go back here and then mind the ball again. So over here, mind the ball, which we didn't really do a good job of. Yeah, whoops. You can kind of see what happened right there. Oof. Better. Ah, shouldn't have done it facing that way. Should have come towards me so I could see the whole thing. Yikes. Okay, let's do it skinnier. Let's try to do one what we'd expect the size to be on the actual page, which would be, let's say we have one going just out like this. I feel like it'd be even smaller than that, so let's try smaller. Yeah. Feel like doing a larger one now. Ah, that was not good at all. I used my roots right there at the end of that. We're gonna even need even smaller. Like, oof. Okay, I'm just gonna finish that one for the sake of it, but yeah, we're gonna need like that small one, not have to nub tips like that. Eesh. So, come towards us. Yeah, smaller. Okay, this one I want really curved, so we're gonna do down here. Small, let's do skinnier. This thing, when I get skinnier, I feel like I can't round it as much. Okay, let's go like this. Something of the sort. Anyways, for these larger ones, we'll do our typical path through them. Delano, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if you're still here, but if you are, yeah, last summer, actually, yeah, how long, here, wait, Delano, I'm interested. When was the first time we DM'd each other? Because I feel like we're getting, not super close, but maybe like a month away. It had to be June. Here, wait. The first time you messaged me was June 26th. Or June 25th, sorry. June 25th. And it was probably like I probably sent out the message that same day. So June 25th. So we're about a month away. Wow, yeah, pretty exact. Wow. My friend just sent me a picture of a tarantula. We may be drawing that, chat. But yeah, no. It's been a year of Drawbox almost. But yeah, anyways, when I was doing the 250 box challenge, I had more classes than I'm taking this summer. And not only that, but I was working more hours than I was doing 250 box while working a full-time restaurant job and taking online school. I don't know what I was doing. That was mental. Anyways. This music's a bit goofy. Work maxing. Thankfully, though, I liked the job. Didn't really care for the online school, but it was online school, so who cares? Oh, here comes my dog outside. This music is a bit too goofy for me. I'm sorry, but this is just annoying me. Addicted to the pump. Yeah, let's do... I feel like both are facing away from me here. So let's do that. We'll have like a very large degree right here. And then really small degree right here. Something of the sort. That degree was too small to sell that, but same thing over here, but we'll do just a small degree right here. There's a little fly. Go away, fly. Nope. Wow. Why are we missing all that? Come on. What is going on? Wait, what? Yeah, that's better. Jeez. Not my best work today, guys. It's a bit worrying. Hi, Hi, what's up, dude? You just went up to my window and just started barking at me. I'm a silly little guy. No, those degrees do not match. Cool. Okay. Yeah, and for these little ones, let me check Drawbox. Are we to... Okay, yeah, we don't have to put contours around it, thank goodness. But we do add those little, and we could even try that here. Wait, oh yeah, I don't even know why we didn't warm up with that, just doing like an example. Okay, that was not right. Jeez, okay, wait. Why is mine being tapered? What's going on here, wait? Trying to copy one that I'm just saying that Uncomfy did. The Mexican red leg tarantula. Ooh, little guy. Love him. Very fancy. Love the colors. Kind of like an iconic tarantula. That little guy. Sharp hairs, apparently. 8 eyes, can reach 7 inches long. Little guy. Oh, baby one. Oh, that's adorable. Little eyes are a bit goofy though, but that's okay. We still love him. Anyways, let's warm up a bit more. Oof, the branch that we didn't want to look at. I just want to kind of get like a feel for how these legs will happen. We have a leg like that, and then we have one going down from that, still kind of having that. Technically, we should be drawing it our favorite method, which is going back. But that was with our wrist. And then what we would do is we could add a form here. To add some weight between them. Now this kind of failed because we didn't really connect them too well, like so. And plus these are going to be much smaller for our actual guy. Actually, near that, not much smaller. So it would be like, let's do another one. Let's do this where it's like, okay, yeah, that's once again a bit too big. Let's draw it the way we've been talking about how we enjoy drawing it so much. That's not it. Wait a second. What was my favorite way? It was, oh yeah, on top towards us, which is a bit weird at first. But yeah, basically, if we're going to draw, let's say this one, it would look like this, right? Then we want to start over here and go from the top. And since it's curling, we're going to curl down towards us, go around, and then go out, and then in. And then from there, we have one dipping from that, and that'll be coming towards us. And then, so it's going to be coming towards us like this. Nice. And then just for funsies, we could do the last one, which is from that connecting and then going downwards to a smaller sausage form. Where it goes like this. Like so. Yeah, his don't intersect on the end. Oh, they do. They do. They should have intersected over there. So this should have looked like, if we do it our correct way. I'm just kind of rushing that one. It should have connected like this to where we went. Like so. Preferably with less overlapped lines, but like that, but it's okay. And then from there we can add our leg thickener. So I think we have that in the bag. It's just making sure we actually have good line work, we're mindful, all that good stuff. I saw my dog's outside. Hello, doggies. Sadly, no dog cam this stream. Maybe in a future stream, that'd be fun. Anyways, so we have our 6 opportunities for legs here. These are a bit smaller. We're seated inside, I know, I'm upset about it too. But hopefully the absolute jumble of legs that are about to happen will kind of mask that mistake. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually take a water break while I load everything up. Yeah, so I will be right back. The music did get a bit too energetic too for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out. Let's see. Let's just go to Hyrule Cafe. I'm feeling that one. Once again, in the description you can find it by Game Chops. Loving their music. May switch back to some of the Immuno or Creator Mix stuff. And of course the website crashes. Wonderful. Cool, okay. Keeping it simple. Turn it down a tiny bit too. Nice. And my YouTube analytics is messed up. It's interesting. Huh. Oh, well, whatever. Anyways, back to it. So I'm going to pull up the Drawbox website for our next steps, which is our sausage forms, which we don't want bulges, no tapering. We want them to actually be sausage forms, right? So we don't want just ellipses. And we want to allow for a flowing rhythm through it. That's the notes I'm reading on the website. So, with that being said, let's do our best. Now, part of the issue is choosing where to start. And I'd say this one right here, because there's a lot of landmarks we can go off of. Basically, we know that this one goes to the right and almost to the pure side of the ellipse over here. And it goes just above this one, the start of this leg right. Is this my, no, it's not my good pen. This leg right here. So it's going to land like right here-ish. And then from there, this one we know drapes down to about right here. And if we actually use our rungs, this is like that largest first rung. Actually, barely even that. This one's still pretty up there. Because like, yeah, the one we drew is kind of like this one. In reality, it should have been a bit lower. But yeah, and then we could end that about right here. Because each arm has about 3 parts. These two are somewhat equal in size, I think, for the like arms. And then the legs, this part is obviously shorter. Possibly. Yeah, they just get blurred over here, which I don't understand why that's happening, but, you know. So yeah, just staying true to that, making them at least look like they have a good flow to them. So this one bends downwards, this one bends downwards, which means we would need to rotate the paper. Oh, that's not the right rotate button. We would need to, like, rotate it like this, and then start here and go down. I'm not entirely sure if that method's the best, because it's, like, I lose my landing point. But that means we would go right here. And from the center, let me check on what Uncomfy does over here. We'll actually move this up. There we go. Uncomfy scrapes above this one. In fact, here, wait, because there's this one. Yeah, it goes above this one too. But Uncomfy kind of goes through that one right there, if that's the one I'm looking at. Regardless, yeah, so this one takes up a majority of that space. We don't want to make these too thick, but at the same time, I mean, look at that. That's like maybe 3/4 of this diameter, which actually makes quite a bit of sense. So yeah, I can have my sized out. I don't think it's the end of the world if we actually, yeah, start like this from the back side and then bend in. Just gotta be mindful of our size and everything. And yeah, he also landed right here, grazed the top of this, came back. And if we look at our reference, remember, we want to be looking at it a lot. Same thing here. There's a bit of a bulge in the center, but right now I think we ought to care about this part and then kind of skip that bulge. And right on the edge of this, because I believe he does the same there, yeah. Cool. So without any further ado, let's try our best. So yeah, we're going to go in here. We do want to emphasize that curve, and let's make sure we're almost... This, we don't want to make it go too far down. So I'd say up here, probably the best. I'm not happy with my posture. Maybe I need to move my camera a bit up for you guys. So I can get a good posture in. There we go. I'm like completely sideways to my desk. Which you guys may have to just deal with. I apologize. The head's really annoying me because it doesn't look great, but they're just like what we have done so far. But I know it's good scaffolding for what we have coming next. I'm not totally happy with this line. I feel like it should have gone deeper. But hey, whatever. So we're gonna land probably like this. And that inner curve, like I said, is very important. It actually is what makes it look like it's a sausage form. We just need to, the hardest part will be controlling the sizes of our ellipses at the end of our sausage form. Are there any other blaringly wrong issues of what we're doing? Nope, looks pretty good. Because yeah, this leg does not overlap that one, and we're looking at the right leg, right? Yeah, okay, cool. This guy, I'm starting to warm up to him. He's just a little guy. Violent as heck, but it's okay. I'll forgive him. So we go down. a bit of tapering, but good first try. I think that's pretty solid. It did go down a bit more than I wanted to, too. Now we have this one, which is quite short, but Acompi seems to have made it extend quite far. Yeah. We made this one go all the way out here past that. I don't necessarily want to do that, and I kind of want to stay true to it, because it's kind of coming towards us. And then going down. Because that means it's only going about like this. But actually, that actually seems a bit okay. And it's pretty horizontal. It's only slightly angled, so we'll carry that through here. We'll merge them together, and other than that, I think we're pretty set to go. Trying to see this in my picture and then see it up here. It's like coming at us. And yeah, not too deep. We don't want too far down. Because yeah, that one barely reaches that rung, so we should barely reach that rung as well. Any other landmarks? Not really. Yeah, because yeah, technically it's like landing up here. Remember, we are angled a bit to the side. Technically we do overlap, but we would just be missing the mark right there, so we're not going to. Oh, we had a bit of wobble on that one. Oopsies. I think it's just me trying to hyper correct everything. It's okay though. It does seem a bit thick, but we'll get past that. And then we have the arm, which is going once again out like this, and then landing at that rung right there. So definitely has that narrow little thing to it. Uncomfy drew it going out like this. I don't see that. It's once again just going like that. So I'm gonna use what my intuition says and say curve it like this out. Make it a bit smaller at the end. Or just make it a bit smaller in general. So we're gonna curl out, go in. Curl out, go in. Yikes. Oh man, that one messed up so bad. Oh jeez. Okay, well, that's upsetting. Whatever. Okay. Let's keep marching forward, right? Ugh, that makes me upset. Okay, so the next one I want to do is this one going through the center of it, because we have this landmark of it practically going down to here. In the first leg? Jeez. Because these are practically the same size. So this. So we'll go that far. Does it ever spill out? It doesn't. It's kind of practically all self-contained in there. And this is coming from this leg, not this leg. So yeah, the lower one. And yeah, we definitely have this curve outwards. That's the back of it. So we're going like this. Let's make sure we merge it into that too. So this. And it's going actually quite a bit to the side. So we'll try to emphasize that here. That's upsetting. Your contour lines wrapping around the form are perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm upset with the degree shift because I feel like the degree should have gotten, what was it? Smaller or larger? Smaller, because yeah, look at these get flatter. But thank you very much. I tried fixing it at the end right there. Okay. Oh, man, that one upsets me a lot, but it's whatever. Okay, this one completely to the side and ends kind of over here, which is awfully large. So we'll just try our best, and the curve is, I'd say, downwards. That kind of helps with the flow, right? Yeah. So yeah, we want to land about probably right here with it. So we're going to go like this. Basically, yeah, we want this direction. Let's make sure it's not too long, because I'm kind of losing sight of everything. So we'll do this. So we'll go My approach backwards, I keep leaning in too much, so let's try to, stomp that out while we can. And then we have the end of the leg. It's a bit too soon, right? But we'll try our best to make it spill over just a tiny bit. And remember, we want this one to be skinnier. And we're going over for this one just to copy Uncomfy because there's not really much information to go. And that kind of helps us with our flow. So we're going to go like up here. Not too far. Perfect. Oh, Cass. That one didn't go through them as much as I wished. Oops. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep marching forward, huh? This one looks pretty fun. Let's do the one to the right. It's really bendy to the right. Lands right in front of the beak over here, like this. Probably won't make it that long though. But we'll do something of the sort, and we'll start here, go over there, and then wrap in. Pretty simple maneuver right there. Let's see what. Yep, same thing's gonna go on. Oh yeah, he actually made it go past. So we'll try our very best to make that happen. Yeah. Also did a great job of conjoining those, so we'll add that weight to kind of convey that. But yeah. So we'll go like this. That is so misshapen, it is rage-inducing. That is so large compared to the other ones. That's so upsetting. Anyways, this one we have curling downwards, I'd say. Oh no, Uncomfy disagrees. He says it goes down like this, and I can see that. And we're not going to go too far. We're only going to go like this. Let's try to be more mindful as we go through. And yeah, it's pretty bent. The negative space right here is really tiny, so we're seeing a lot of this actually. Should have moved it a bit down, and still that's practically the same size. Great. And then finally we have this one, the smaller one, landing about to the halfway point of this, which we can do quite easily. And I want to say it bends up. It bends over, yeah, and the same one does there. Cool. So we're going to do the same. We're going to bend up, and there be much smaller. So bend up. A bit hard to see, but I think that landed quite well. Kind of breaches those two. In fact, I think that was accidentally almost great. It should have gone a bit more over here technically, but I think we're fine. We did that one, so we're 3 legs down, 3 more to go. We have this one off to the right. Definitely bends downwards and curves inwards. Yep, nice. Other than that, I don't really see it. Uh-oh. Okay, Uncomfy, yeah. These two didn't match, and Comfy did the same. Because of this like little part of the leg that really pushes it out. So I'll just do my best to make it land about right here. It bends downwards and curls inwards like that. So oh, my back itches. Oh, we never set our timer. Oh my gosh. Oh. And plus the music player's broken, and it just all looks really crummy. Jeez. We're at 47 minutes, so we could probably do maybe let's do 40. And then we'll see how we're feeling after that. Honestly, I kind of want to redo this all, because my sausages are annoying me, but we won't. We won't. I know. Definitely wishing I made those smaller, so we'll try to fix that going forward. Anyways. We'll definitely add like a bulge right here to kind of like, stuff like that. Anyways, so yeah, this one ends, it goes mostly sideways, and it goes technically all the way out here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just do a tiny bit past. So yeah. That was even larger. I'm raging. I mean, this one's technically larger. And then this one definitely goes out and then in. Agreed. Okay, cool. The Dr. Uncomfy concurs. And this one's a tiny bit out into the left. Lands, where does it land? Halfway mark, a tiny bit above the halfway mark. Compared to this one, that's actually weird, that ends right here. No way. Oh, wait, we haven't drawn that. We haven't drawn the leg yet. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, yeah, this one ends where that one should. But I have to disagree, because then my drawing is inaccurate, and that sucks, so. Jeez, anyways. So yeah, we're gonna curl outwards, not very far. Probably about like this. So. Lots of accidental bulges. It's, ugh. Anyways. And then finally we have this one, which really does curl, like this, and it's very small. So we'll try our best to do that. And we failed to do that. Man. I think I just need to ghost a lot more. That's probably one big aspect of it. Okay, we have 2 more to go. Let's keep trying. Let's see, this one goes past this one over here and then crosses over there. That's a great landmark. So, and it's quite thick, but let's not try to draw things thick, right? Definitely bends downwards. I don't even need to look at a cut these because I'm making this executive decision on my own. So we're going to go down. Get to an angle that I like, sitting. Down, around. Down, around. Actually, it's pretty high where it does that. It's like up here, so. Down. Nice. And then it passes through here. That's still pretty thick. It passes through here and ends, yeah, like down right here-ish, so right here, about. And it definitely bends in like this. Should do that. Oh my gosh, the music, no! I was feeling confident about that line too. Why does it always do this? That's really annoying. Please, please, please work. Please work. It amazes me how terrible you are at this. Yeah, thanks. Okay. You know what? I have an idea. Let us do... I don't think we've listened to this one before. It's Zelda's Memories by Halent. Publishers Game Chops. Okay, it sounds familiar, but... bit awkward sounding so far, but we'll stick to it. And I'm gonna say this leg begins right here, near the 4th of it, so... we're gonna go down here. And right there, that's a pretty good estimate. So we're gonna go down. Absolutely massive leg. Oh, jeez. Oh. That's really bad. That's really bad. Oh. Part of me really wants to redo this. Like, part of me really, really wants to redo this. Oh, God. We may have another Wasp demo later down the line, I'm not gonna lie. We'll finish this because we've put so much work into it, but I'm not happy. Ah, oh, jeez, okay. And then we have the tinier one down here. That's a very unfortunate. Oh, that's so rage-inducing. Okay, back to it. So this one, this leg goes from back here. It ends right below, kind of like at this point, so right here. And it's definitely curling, I'm going to say over. So we're going to go underneath. We want to end right here. Very good. Okay, that one was decent. A bit thick, but it's okay. And then out here, we're going to go cross through this one, land about right here. Actually, technically, it should have been right here where both of these land, but it's okay. So we're going to go over here and, yeah, get pretty dang close to this one. I must say it's like this kind of flow gesture to it, whatever you want to call it. Of course, that's very large. Oh, jeez. And that straight line there, just nice. And then finally we have this one, where we're kind of going off of it. It's a pokey, right? And it aims downwards, so. Yikes. Okay, well, there's the legs. Not happy about it, but we're there. There's been better. Anyways, let's stop sulking over our mistakes and continue forward. We now know that we should be making our sausages a lot thinner, but for now, we'll stick to it. Oh yes, we need to now add some details to it. So we're gonna kind of like separate everything out into their distinct categories. Uncomfy also added the wing here and added the bulges to it, so we'll add those bulges to here. I kind of want to do what he did, but also be mindful. So like right here we have a bulge in that middle one, and guess what? These are already large enough. They don't technically need bulges because it'd be a bit excessive. Anyways, so yeah, we'll add one right here. There we go. And then we'll connect it from there. Cool. I could definitely see one being right here in that one. Yep, and Uncomfy agrees. Oh, that sucked. Okay, well, yeah, because his goes straight through there and does a great job. Mine, not really. Let's see, where else did we add one? He added one down here at this joint. I don't really see that. Oh, right here. Yeah, definitely. Maybe we need to be a bit more excessive with these. I'm trying to see what he did for, like, the overlap for these. Oh, okay, I can't really tell totally what's going on, but... He added a lot of them before the final node, so we'll do that. Still want to maintain the flow of everything, but at the same time, I'm gonna add those in there. Don't want to copy him entirely, right? Find the places where we actually need these, so like right here, right there. I'm betting right there. My bet was wrong, actually. He added one right before this, and that makes a lot of sense. Now, do we really need it? No, but I'll still add it. Cool. I think that's kind of everything I want to add. Now what he did is he really thickened up the line work between the foreground, background, added some detail here, added the eye, this little plate on the back, and the wing. So what we'll do is, because I have a history, okay, we'll darken up the areas that need to be, and then kind of like adding those forms into there, and then we'll do some of this and stuff like that. Cool. So yeah, right here, we added this form which kind of goes around and stuff like this, so I want to add a kind of like this to it. Should have probably ghosted. And then like add some shadow between there. Then some cast shadow right there, couldn't hurt, like he did. Let's look at our actual reference instead of focusing on that. Let's see. Yeah, there is this like white curve right there. So what we'll do is we'll keep that in there, but put some ink in here. My brush runs across the room and I don't really want to get it. Cool. Definitely some shadow on this one over here. Kind of want to separate these two a bit, so we'll... Trying to be very, very, very minimal. How do I do these? Let's see, this is overlapping that one, so that needs to be thicker as well. Same thing here, that's overlapping that. This one's overlapping that one over there. We haven't done the jaw yet, so I'm going to leave most of that untouched. And let's see, this definitely overlaps that one, but I'm not sure if we should add detail to it yet. Like, I want to add more, but we don't really need to separate those just yet, because it's already pretty obvious that they're separated. What else does he do? I think it's kind of just shadows between them, so showing that this right here, this definitely needs to be emphasized. Which I think is just going to kind of have to get lost in there. There's not much we can do. Same thing over here. Let's just kind of try to emphasize, hey, this is a joint. Actually, let's see what he does. Okay, he doesn't really do too much crazy stuff. Adds a definitive kind of thickness in here, which we don't really have, which is a bit more accurate to the actual thing, right? I'm not going to beef up this arm just yet, because it's all this craziness. Like, we want to definitely say, and we can do this right here. This one. How did he do the merging between here? Because, like, this one definitely kind of takes over at some point. And it looks like he just did this. Oh, he, like, kind of included the mass in it, so we can do, like, this. And then this one kind of got absorbed quite instantly into it. This one's also still in the front there. There we go. Okay. Let's do the eye. So we have this really important feature right here, and then this kind of thing. So we want to, like, find where this happens, which I'd say is about right here probably, just by feeling. It is kind of this shape, so kind of like that. And then it flows into the eye. The eye lands at the back of the skull and kind of hops over it. We'll do this with a solid singular form. Probably one pass I think would look best. And in regards to that, it's kind of on the edges of both, so it'd be a bit right here. It does hop above it. So I'd say like right there, just having that tiny spill right there would probably be best. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, because the eye ends kind of at where the body starts. So here-ish. And let's see, it is... Because like the angle that's happening right now is like this, but we kind of want more like that. So if we go right here, we do our ellipse. And let's check how uncomfy tackle is. Oh, made it quite big. I think that may be a better idea. Because like making it too small could make it look a bit weird. But yeah, we definitely want to make it like kind of pop, right? Let's see, is it higher or lower on the head? Because we do have this cheek part. So if we did this, that cheek part would still kind of happen. I think that cheek part is really what helps us know that it is, So yeah, we want to be very curved at that point. Or at least like sharp. And going to the top of the head is helpful. Because yeah, this is our line. So it's split pretty much down the middle. Okay, so we're going to be like this. How does Uncomfy do it again? Okay, same thing. Just, yeah, it makes it jut out a tiny bit, and it's a bit lower, but also he doesn't have as much of a forehead as I do. I'm looking down a lot more. So, yeah. I angled it too high. Whoops. Dang it. Well, we'll deal. Okay. Yeah, that's way too high. Anyways, yeah, oh yeah, and then we have the, I'm gonna make our little sharp curl right there, if anything. And then we want to add our little whoosh into it, as Uncomfy did here. And remember, yeah, it kind of starts where the head, this arm ends, and we'll kind of thicken this up as well. But yeah, so this kind of starts right here, goes that, and then back. It has this little V shape that I want to include. Game ready, GeForce is ready, apparently. I thought it was a chat message. Thank you, chat, for letting me know that my drivers are ready. And then for the little shield right here, the breastplate, I think we called it last stream. This line is very horizontal. It's kind of going straight up until like this point right here. Let's see, where does it happen? The arm actually doesn't really touch it at all, so it's going to happen up here. Like right here, I think. And remember, yeah, we said it's pretty straight up. So, like this, probably. That's what makes it look like it's going to the side. There's a very small profile. So we go, I'd say right there. And then from there, we have this curl forwards. And then over here, we have this inner curve that goes around it. And that lands up here technically, but we didn't do that. So we want to just kind of bring it as close as we can to that. And it drops, yeah, definitely past. It's a lot more horizontal. So like this. Okay, that's helpful. Thanks, Pin. Okay, and then we'll shade around it. It is darker underneath right there, so we'll kind of go like this. The arm isn't totally there, though. I think that's about everything. And then we can't forget about the wing, because there's this plate that goes like this. And I kind of want to make it... where does the plate happen? That plate happens a bit to the side of this. And I kind of want to make that connect to our little backpack. That's what I'm going to call it, that little form on the back. That really connects to the back of the head like this. So, I think if we just do this silhouette of it, we'll be fine. So if we kind of start out here like this, and then I want it to go around like that. There we go. And Uncomfy adds some helpful lines for that. We kind of emphasize that's different, and then his degree, oh, it actually goes into, so we'll kind of do that. I actually saw it kind of go like this, and then in. That was a bit too high right there, wasn't it? We could add that bit of that bulb that we see for the wing, and so the armor kind of goes like this. The armor, what a nerd. So yeah, we can kind of go separate it right here, and it goes around and then up. Cool. And then we could have our orb in here. But before we care about it, let's add some contours to help us see what's going on here. And we don't need to be too explicit, but we can kind of just go like this. Because there's that bump there, right? So. I don't think too many contours would be nasty, but this one would be practically facing Taurus, right? And then from there, we have this orb thing, but let's figure out a smarter way of constructing the entire wing. Because while we do have this orb, after that, which actually, yeah, it does jut out, we have the wing, which goes really far out. I'd say, it looks like Uncomfy only did, like this part of the wing didn't make it that far, but we have an opportunity to do that. If this is one width of chest, one, so the wingspan is about 2 chest worths, which we're not going to get too far, but like over here, that's probably right. And it's pretty horizontal. So we'll start right here with our orb of sorts. That's pretty good because it's, yeah, sticking out, and then we could kind of join it like that. And then we also have this whole like unit underneath that's kind of jumping out, but let's construct it before we care about anything else. I actually kind of see it as this just plane, kind of like completely flat plane. And then from there, what I'm actually gonna do is we're gonna reinforce this a bit. I like that gap, that just kind of naturally happened right there. And then we're gonna have this line that goes all the way down here. Okay, cool. And then from the center of this, we're going to go out and let's see, it goes like this mostly. So, but I see this. So it's like a this. And then it's a curl downwards. And we land with a sharp curl in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here and then end right here. So it's a, starting from right here, it's a down and then over. So a down and over. And it's really round. So we need to make, it's like a bird feather almost. So down and then over. See, that's pretty good so far. And then we need to be round and then go like this. Okay, I think it should have probably been thicker, but I think that's fine for now. And then there's that little part of the wing that goes like that, which actually jumps into this, which we did the curl a bit too early for. So yeah, this goes into that. Because there's this little orb thing into it, which goes like this. Cool. I like it. We'd have more detail going forward. Let's see what else Comfy did. I think that's everything. We're caught up so far. Yeah, let's go to the next step. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Okay. We're practically... Okay, this is the last step. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay. So, yeah, the remaining is just a lot of the texture and cool looking stuff. Also, yeah, where's the other wing? I need to do the other wing. And the antenna. Was the antenna part of the previous step? No, okay. Interesting. So, he fleshed out... yeah, there's a lot going on here, so let's not stress ourselves out too much. I like this. He did this differently. He made this like one plate. Which I guess, but like, I like the ridge that's kind of happening right there. But we can make that one plate. And he added a lot of detail in the inner portion of this as well. And of course, our music crashes again. I'm really starting to not like this. Wait, why is it using that much memory? What? It said it was using 15 gigabytes of memory. Are you trolling? What? Alrighty. There's no way that was real. Let's do this one. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wrong one. No. Here we go. Okay. That's very interesting. Anyways. Let's get back to it. Huh. 15 gigabytes of my RAM? What are you doing? Okay, anyways. Yeah, so he definitely added a lot more detail of what was going on inside of here. Which I saw as a thing, like, completely jutting out from the original form, but now looking at it, it is definitely in there. So, that's an issue. But it's okay, we'll survive. He has the second part of the wing, this under part that goes further, but we don't really have room to draw that, so we're not going to. I say we do the antenna next. The antenna, you kind of see the other part of the eye on the other side, and he does that too, which is right here. So if you go to the top of this, and you kind of see it over here, it's a very small, non-obtrusive part of the face right here. And it ends, yeah, it kind of ends near where this one ends, so right here-ish. Move it up a bit. And then, yeah, it goes back to the top of this, if it was more round. Oh, hey, little bug, let's not go on my desk, please. We have this, so it's very small, very small. Like so. I like that. Let's see, what do you do for the... Yeah, this is kind of all up into interpretation, right? But, we ought to have the little beak to it, which definitely goes down and sharp, right? Like this. I'm really tempted to do that, and I think I will. If we make it land right there, all will be well in the universe. There we go. We'll emphasize this little gap right here. So we have this, and then this little curl outwards. And this also kind of goes from here to there. It's a bit darker. No, this definitely goes like that. Curl in and then curl out. Let's see. You kind of wrap the head around that. There's this like muscle or like this kind of area around, and there's this little thing between the horns. But let's do the horns, the antenna. So let's do the antenna right now. We'll do, like Uncomfy did, some ellipses on the bottom to kind of help us out. Or we could just do it at the thing straight up. Let's see, these are about an eye length, maybe a tiny bit less. So if we started right here, and then this definitely bends out, and then it goes in. So this bends out, and then it goes in like that. And then from there, the next one kind of does the same. He said it goes, oh yeah, I could see that, but I see this. This one definitely goes like, curls inwards. So we'll do this, and curls in, so this. And we can't really see the top of it, and I don't think he did too much. Yeah, he just kind of used some creative, or artist license, or whatever it's called, creative license, and just did that. And so I'll have it going out like this. And I'm also going to overlap my page a bit, just so I make sure I'm not drawing on the other page and going too high. But yeah, we're going to go like this. Cool. And then for the one over here, we really see it jutting out from like that. This one's definitely probably going, we want it to go out like that, right? Uncomfy agrees, cool. And so we're going to do that. They land at almost the same height. I'd say this one's a bit smaller. I'm going to start here. That was a bit too thick. And then it's kind of a straight line, like they don't do too much. So we'll kind of copy what Uncomfy's doing there, make this one curve this way. That's definitely misshapen. Then, yeah, I want to kind of shrink them, so finally this one I want arching over. So it means like... like that. Not the best, but it's okay. Then yeah, I really want that kind of ridge that's in the center of the head. So it kind of goes... It gets really flat up here, so we... oh, jeez. Okay. We want to go like this and have that ridge. Cool. I also want to kind of showcase that eye, say, hey, the eye's here, but there's this in front of it. Nice. I think that's all we can do for the head right now. Yeah, he had some like striations and stuff, but I don't think that's completely necessary. We will do kind of this. There we go. Cool. Then let's see what we can do over here. I really want to emphasize this little gap. It's kind of going like this over here, so we'll color that in. Then here-wise, I guess we'll do the line. There we go. And we don't really need to reinforce that top part too much, so we won't. Even though the silhouette is important, I do agree. This definitely goes out. We have a lot going on inside there. We have this like little part to it. Don't want to add too much shadow in the wrong places, but I feel like this wouldn't be too incorrect. Bit of a Y shadow there. Nice. We have a bit of like a shadow right here. Like that. And then we have multiple lines in here, so I'm going to actually kind of... like so, and then we'll add some thickness to some of them in the middle. That was a bit too much. Dang it. Darn. Okay, whatever. And then that definitely goes like this. See, we're over inking, so let's just calm down right there. Nothing's going to fix it, and we have to accept that. What we can do is... we'll add a little bit more going like... no, we'll just leave it as it is. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the form of this is really wiggly and stuff. I was kind of checking. So we want to go down here, you know, emphasize that sharp curve. But then we would just want to be really like... like so. Nice. And then we'll get some of the membrane in there. So, or the membrane, I don't know, just veins. Yeah. So it's darker over here, and what we can do, actually, I don't want to thicken up that line too much, but we'll add a bit of that to it, right? And from there, we'll go out. We have that center one that kind of goes... let's see, we'll start from the right. So we'll go down and into this from there. So that... there we go. We have that kind of infinity one in the center, so we'll continue off from that. I kind of messed up the chance to do the infinity part of that, so we'll just do the one above it. Kind of does the same pattern right here too, which is really interesting. And I'd say that one kind of appears and then does that. Kind of wanted the lines to get fainter right here, so I kind of did mess that up. Fainter. Sorry, I said it like that and just reminded me. And then this one definitely goes back and end like that. Ooh. We'll leave that there. We're gonna draw this. I think that'd be fun. Actually, it goes way ahead above the antenna. We could draw this one though, because that one ends before this antenna does. So we could do that. No. We'll keep it simple. Cool. So onto the very part that I don't really want to do. Actually, no, I want to add the other wing. Screw it. We're on bosses. Yeah, we may tackle this next stream. What time are we at? 1:22, yeah. So we'll do the wing. We'll try not to ruin it too much. It definitely kind of aligns with this and then goes down and into the beak. You actually don't see it anymore after that, so that's interesting. So yeah, we want to start here. Definitely closer to that. And then go around. So start here, definitely closer to that, and then go around. And I try to land like back into the head so it makes sense that's going that direction. What we do is... no, I'm not going to add too much there. And now what we can do for this one is I want to kind of add like that little... just that chip in the wing, and then... just kind of like that. Nice. And then we could add some more of the... we could add, even though it's not there, I'm using my creative liberties to... add that part of the wing. And now we can do some of the veins. There's that one definitely going like kind of in here and then inside, so we'll go like that. Nice. And then we'll continue it. This one, we will merge it, so... it is definitely like sharper over there. It's whatever. I'll add another one kind of going like this. There's not much else there, and I don't really want to mess anything up. What we can do is just add a little bit of this in there. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, we won't overcomplicate that any more than we need to. We could do a little bit more before the stream ends. Let's see, what else is there? I mean, there's a lot of the legs, the shadow underneath that right here. Yeah, because we need it. Oh, wait, here it is. Yeah, we confused ourselves. That needs to definitely be larger, and then we could add that shadow underneath it right here. Same thing with these shadows. Very important. We could add like a bit of this to it. Nice. Underneath it as well, that's very important. We have this whole area to work with. So we're on top of the plate right there. And then we kind of go back and then under. This whole front part of the chest is open. So yeah, do that and then go in. Keep it simple for now. You can always add more later. Very nice. Okay, and I'm gonna call it there. I don't want to burn myself out. I'm kind of a... I think this is the most glaring issue. And yeah, so here starts a review and kind of ends it. The only thing I'm very upset about today, other than I want to add some more weight. No, we won't. We'll sit on it. Is the size of this. But other than that, I think we're okay. Yeah, some of these, it's whatever. Definitely not bad. I'm not gonna say bad. It is just a bit upsetting, right? The quality. Yeah, I mean, very happy with the work today, though. Overall, right? I think the main thing I'm bracing for is I know that someone will bring this up in a critique. And I know better, right? That's the thing. I know better. No, I didn't mean to make this mistake. But there's two things to this. One, I probably won't remember. And even then, I'm going to grow up past it and be like, wait, that's a great critique. I'm going to keep that with me. But also, mechanical errors happen, and you just kind of have to deal with them. There's no amount of whining and crying you could do to fix that. Which sounds really mean, but, you know, there's no crying in baseball, and sometimes you just gotta suck it up and live with the mistakes and ink that we make. But that isn't to say that we won't do it again, or be immune to it in the future. So, let's learn from it. Let's try our best to be mindful and know that our sausages are just a tiny bit too... Oh, that sounds so... Guys, our sausages are a tiny bit too... Yeah, cool. Anyways, yeah, we should also probably reinforce the eye bit. But, with that being said, everybody... Thank you so much for joining me on my sausage rendering journey today. Another great day, just some unfortunate mistakes. But that happens, and we're going to do better next time. I already said with that being said, but with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Probably 7:30. I've been thinking about moving it even earlier, but I'm not sure. Anyways, bye for now. I swear, every time I crash the music again. Am I gonna do the same bit as yesterday, where I just end the stream